Hello, my name is Dracup. I'm a farmer at Broadaford Farm, Widdicombe in Moor. I'm a third generation farmer up here. We've got 200 acres on which we graze 250 ewes. 150 of those are white-faced Dartmoors, which we cross with a Suffolk to create our Suffolk replacements, but we keep 40 of them pure back to the whiteface. Then we have 100 Suffolk ewes, which we cross with our terminal shire of a Texel. So all of those lambs get fattened off and sent down to St Mirren. We also have 40 suckler cows, which we all cross with an Aberdeen Angus bull, which again we fatten all of them and send them down to St Mirren. Our lambing this year, we have lambed the singles inside, the outside even, and the twins inside. It's been a fairly successful lambing so far, and it seems to have worked fairly well. The reason we became a focus farm was because we wanted to improve our flock health, which we have started by setting a heap of targets for ourselves to get the ewe losses to below 3%, to try and reduce lamb losses to below 10%, to improve grassland management, to reduce the concentrate use, to fatten lambs quicker and faster and still reduce the amount of concentrate being used, and to generally improve the flock health as well. During the project, in order to meet our targets, we have ended up changing a huge amount to do with the flock. The first major one was to record where we were going, where the problems were lying. We decided to purchase an EID system, so we bought the Shearwell EID handheld computer, and we're now using that on all of the stock on the farm, so we can constantly monitor all of the performance of every animal on the farm. So we're now tagging all of the lambs at birth and associating them back to their mothers, so we can see if there's any genetic links there, and making sure that's. But it's also helped us in many different ways, like with ORF. It made us identify that we knew we always have a problem with ORF. We didn't quite realise the effect it had on the livestock. We noticed that on one weigh-in that some of the lambs were actually going backwards by 80 grams a day, and this corresponded to the ones which had ORF quite badly. So due to this, the following year we vaccinated with Scabivax, which stopped this problem and allowed it to go straight through. We've also used it to identify the problem of toxoplasmosis abortion, and the fact that we needed to do something about it due to the fact that at scanning ewes had lambs in them, and when it came around to lambing they just weren't there to lamb. Also, when we're blood testing, we could quite easily link which ewes blood samples to the ewe it was actually taken from. We've also started shearing all of our lambs, and the daily live weight gain of the lambs after they have been shorn increased. So we knew that was well worth doing. We've also been doing fecal egg counting, which we have been working on, so we don't have to worm unnecessarily. We've been working very closely with our vet Chris Jones from Dartmoor Veterinary Group on flock health, generally looking at everything in great detail with him and working out what we're going to do with our health plan. We've also been working with Claire Pafine for South West Healthy Livestock Initiative Vet, which has been really good, just getting general advice from condition scoring through to fecal egg counting. It's been really good help, and helped to improve the flock. Also taking advice from the people we've had here on the actual meetings, Charlie Morgan and Liz Jennifer on the soil sampling, making sure the soils are right, and then reseeding as well, so we're having to spend less on concentrates and getting more from forage. The new grass lays have been absolutely outstanding for results of growth rates back when it was dry. In August of last year, we were seeing average of nearly 200 grams a day just on grass. But then when it turned wetter, these dropped off with the dry matter of the grass as it got down to about 13%, I think it was on one of the recordings I took. So then we started having to feed concentrates again. This year we've also gone to lambing indoors for the twins. This has been a great help to reduce lamb losses. It's made our lives a lot easier rather than having to bring them in. They're already in. It's just a matter of moving them into individual pens. It's been a lot simpler and it has cut lamb losses quite dramatically. The singles we have left outside to lamb, and it has given us more time to pay attention and have more of an opportunity to walk around them, and it generally has been a great success. So yeah, these are just a few of some of the things that we have changed in the time of the Focus Farm. So I think it's been a great success to our farming business. I'm very grateful for it being a Focus Farm.